Why, hello there, ladies and gents. It's time for just a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons with our favoritists casters here. We've got a bunch of fine people here. My name is Edward Flabberjackson.
I'm Lola Klutz.
Below Lola there, we've got Resorty. Say hi, Resorty.
Hello, Resorty.
Across the way, we've got Morphos. Hey ho. And Murder.
Hey.
That's him right there. Now, if you guys don't know, we cast about every day but Wednesday. But we only do this D&D about once to twice a month, depending on everyone's schedule. Now, I want to talk about a few things before we get going. Number one, Lift Gaming. We're all here, all the casters here are part of Lift Gaming, and we're very big supporters of Lift Gaming. If you guys ever want to learn more about casting, streaming D&D, or anything like that, you can find some of that information all over there at liftgaming.com. But right away, I just want to jump into things since we're a bit late. I want to talk about what everyone loved last time and what they hope for this upcoming time. Murder, do you have anything you loved about last time or you're looking forward to this time?
I really enjoyed watching Cargill smash.
Yeah.
I'd like to see more of that, yeah.
Yeah. You want more Cargill smash? Well, speaking of Cargill, what do you love?
I gotta tell you, every time we get ready to play, I get super jazzed thinking about what kind of amazing songs Resorty has come up with.
You know, it's true. I feel the same way. Resorty, tell me, what are you excited about last time? What are you hoping for this time?
Right, yeah. So last time we got into the meat of the story for the first time. Our first time out, we got sidetracked with some hunting the rats down in the basement adventures. It was a good time for sure. But it was cool to get into a more developed storyline, meet some substantial enemies. This time we're looking for more of the same, you know, learning more about the lore of this Order of the Burning Chalice we were exploring with before. And gosh, I'm looking forward to singing. Sorry, neighbors.
Lola, what did you experience last time that you loved, and what do you look for this time?
Really finding more about the story, about what's really going on. I'm really excited to get deeper into this whatever zone we've just gotten ourselves into and what's up in the future.
Indubitably. Well, right off the bat, I know that I've already worked with Lola because she's sitting right next to me on leveling up her character, but everyone else needs to do the same. Now we've got Morphos here. You've got about 2 skills. I know that you know which ones you want.
Yeah.
You also should roll. You should roll 1d10 and add 3 to it, and then add that to your HP. Make sure you go ahead and do that now. You also get to pick a feat. I think you wanted weapon focus, so you could start using your axes a little bit better.
Yeah, I definitely need to handle those better.
Awesome. So we've got that. Resorty, you've developed Inspire Competence as a musical bardic ability. You've also gotten yourself 1 extra spell per day, or 1 extra spell to learn. I mean to say, I've already increased your spells per day, but you have 1 extra spell to learn, 1 0-level spell and 1 level 1 spell. You can pick one of those from the lists in the back of the player's handbook.
Yeah.
You also have 9 skills of which to choose to add to your skill sheet.
All those knowledge rolls.
All those knowledge rolls, that's right. And you also have quite a few different feats. Now, I understand you wanted to go for extra music, allowing you to use the bardic ability even more often.
That I would, yes.
Awesome. Which brings us, of course, to... oh, wait. You also have some health. I don't think I wrote down your health. What health do you get? Resorty. You get... Well, let me see it. Where is it? Where's my B for Bard? Ah, B for Bard. You get about 1d6 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
Okay. Murder, you're going to be getting a... you can now deliver deliver spells via touch through your snake. And that's not a euphemism for the things down underneath your robes, or maybe your snake isn't your robes. You actually have a familiar. I don't know, you haven't brought him out to play very much, but you do have some sort of sway in the familiar, and you can control what he does.
Should I just like put that in here as something like familiar?
Yeah, that's one of your one of the abilities you get for having that. So now you can cast a spell on your snake, and he'll slither out and get somebody if you want.
Okay. All right, he's got huge
Murder's gonna be touching people with his snake.
touch of fatigue, open close, things like that, right?
Yeah.
Those touch spells.
Yeah, anything that is touch attack.
My touch spells, or like does he have his own set of spells?
No, yeah, you basically use your spells, and you can deliver those spells through the snake.
Gotcha.
You can also you also have one additional spell, one level spell, so you can learn a new spell. Make sure you can write that in your divine or your arcane spells down there in your list. You will be getting a D4 plus 3 in health.
All right, I'll do that right now.
All right, and 3 skills. You will also get there's a couple of feats here that you can pick, and I'll run through with you in a moment. Let me just.
All right.
Let me know when you're all caught up.
So I did the health. So at oh wait, I don't even know where I was at. Here we go. So my current HP is still the same, or am I just adding this to the max? Or
You're adding this to your max. Your current should be the same. You're adding this to the max HP.
Gotcha. All right. Sorry, how many one level 1 I'm doing right now, right? Level 1 spell.
Yeah, you can pick one level 1 spell to learn.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
All right. And then
92.
you got a couple of feats here. So you
I
can
definitely
go.
want quick draw.
You want quick draw?
Yeah.
Excellent. That was one of the feats I was suggesting. The other ones, just so you know, is also point blank, which I think you already have. So I
Yes.
wanted to point out there is a feat that you can use to decrease the minuses when you shoot into melee combat.
Ooh, there's another one.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it if you guys took that.
Yeah, I want that. Yeah.
And then there's rapid reload, which will allow you to take your crossbow and load it in one turn and fire.
Perfect. Yeah,
So
that sounds great.
you can choose any one of those. You can only pick one. So it's quick draw, the melee fire, or the weapon reload. You can only pick one.
Okay, I think the melee fire might be the best.
Melee fire, that's the one you want to go for?
Yeah, because the quick draw, I don't think is as important as not hitting somebody or being.
That is absolutely right. So let me see really quick. It is in fact it's called precise shot. Precise shot.
Okay.
Okay. Now I've also given you all a point. In order to like those points I was talking about via the house rules. 1 point to spend for reroll, 1 for gambling, and 1 for pleading with the chat your fate. So Lola, I don't think I asked you which one you wanted. Which kind of point you wanted?
Oh,
Let me
big
give you
chat point.
the chat point, the plead. Okay, we'll deal that to Lola. What did you want, Murder?
Sorry, what? I was reading.
Which that's okay. Which point were you looking for? You can either get the gambling one where you see if you can increase your roll. You can re-roll entirely, or you can beg chat to decide your fate.
Okay. The interaction points.
Yeah, you get to pick one, and I'll shoot it off to your way.
The the gambling one's good.
The gambling one? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you want the gambling one? Let me deal that out to 1, 2. There we go. And this one. Okay, cool.
I think I lost one of my points. I think I lost the chat point. I think I had 2. I'm not sure.
I accidentally gave
Okay.
one to the one that I was supposed to give to Lola to you. So hold on. Let me just.
Oh, no, it's okay. Because it said let you take a card from me, and I'm like, I guess. I guess you can take
It was an accident. All right, so I think you spent 1 point, right, already?
Yeah, at some point I did.
The gamble point, yeah. It was, I think, the first game. So anyway, I think we're good there, ready to get going. So
Jackson, I have a question real quick.
yeah.
Hello. So on my character sheet under spells, it says I have 2 0 spells and then 0 for everything else per day.
All right, let me check that out.
That
Thank you.
is those 0. You potentially can have extra spells depending on your intellect modifier.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are spells per day. You should actually have some more spells per day. Can you check? Oh, thank you. No, that's not the rest of them. Oh, I need his level trees.
I don't know about that one.
Let me check that out, and we can get right into the game. While I'm looking this up really quick, why don't you guys talk about what had happened before in the last one? Sort of catch everyone up. What's going on?
I got caught on fire a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot of fire, yes.
Yeah.
So we accepted. Please go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I remember shooting somebody right between the eyes. That was beautiful.
All right, so we'd accepted a quest from an old man in a inn in a town. The town's name, Flabber Jackson, can you help me with that?
Brazen.
The town of Brazen, sort of thing a fire might grow in. And this man's quest was to go find some special magical cloth. We've found little bits and pieces of it along the way, but we have not yet found the mother lode or mother whatever unit of cloth you'd like. We have, though, found a cave. We wandered through that cave fighting an army of bugbears. We did a pretty good job with that. There were some attempts by our large army, 5%. An attempt by our half-orc fighter to stealth. And when that failed, he instead almost pulled off some amazing diplomacy, convincing the bugbears that he wanted to join their number. This failed, though, and we had to enter into a mighty ruckus. We then found a magical rod, which we plunged into a door incorrectly, and we all took some damage as a result. Some amazing bardic knowledge. We righted that rod, stuck it incorrectly, the door opened, and we entered into a world that ended up being populated by some fiery elf folk who are not very friendly to us, and we dispatched a few of their number. What else did I miss, friends?
Anyone else add anything?
They're supposedly part of the Order of the Burning Chalice.
That's right. Order of the Burning Chalice, a fanatic group that seems to have
That was
winked
to
out of existence.
purify us.
Yes, I wanted to purify you. A fanatic group that seemed to have winked out of existence, or at least gone recluse many, many, many years ago. So, are we ready to get
I was
going?
born ready.
Born ready. So last time we had just ended a little bit of a fight there. A little bit of a fight that had left you guys pretty tired and pretty sleepy. I'm gonna pop us right back over here to the battle times. This is sort of where we were in the middle of the fight. Now we've got you guys, and you just finished a fight, and you're very suspicious about the sort of smudges on the ground, the sort of ashen dispersal there. You're all like, what is that? And we're worried about trying to pass it. And I think that you guys had just finished searching the bodies and all that jazz. I think that's about right. So yeah, how did you guys want to proceed?
Oh, are we continuing in the direction that we wanted to go, or that we were heading before, which was to the right?
No, you guys were headed past the ash before, but that doesn't mean you have to continue that way.
Right, so I think I would like... Please, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna sit here and count my money for just a moment. Just to make sure it's all there. I just gotta make sure it's all there. Give me a second.
All right, so because this ash reminds me of the ash that we found previously, which marked a trap which had previously exploded, why don't we stay back from it? Let me go check if there's a trap here. Sight as best I can.
Sounds good.
Okay, that will be a dungeoneering check, or yeah, I think it's a dungeoneering check. You have that, right?
I do not have dungeoneering. Wait, maybe I do. Dungeon, knowledge dungeon. Would that work?
That'll work.
All right.
Knowledge dungeoneering. 17. Okay, so you definitely know what you're looking for here. Go ahead and make a search check. On top of that, that's gonna give you a little bit of a bonus on that one, because you know what you're looking for. 11. Okay, so I mean, you poke through the ashes, and you've come to the determination that this seems to be a large pile of something that has been burnt. As far as you can tell, there's nothing specifically that is a trap that's set off or anything like that. It seems to be just sort of a burnt stuff.
All right. I wheel about enthusiastically, announcing, "Friends, looks like we're safe. Precaution, though, is better as preparation."
Can I poke through what's over here at the bottom of the room?
Can you click and hold? What are you talking about?
Like this stuff down here.
Oh, yeah, that stuff down there? Yes, you can absolutely poke through and search that pile of muck. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do a
I'd like to
searchy check.
go ahead and search this if I can. This rubble here.
This rubble?
Yes.
All right,
Whatever
well,
that is.
go ahead and make the search checks right there. For that. And I'll tell you what
Oh,
happens.
I have such awesome search.
God, my search.
Do you have terrible search?
Well, that wasn't too bad.
So Miani, you found sort of refuge. It seems refuse. I mean to say, it seems to be like just garbage. Kind of like just like used food bits, some discarded clothing. You found just stuff you don't want.
Okay.
You're definitely not interested in this pile.
I poked it and okay, never mind then.
Yeah. Locke, you went ahead and searched this rubble, and mostly what you can tell, this is just a bunch of rocks. You even take the time to look upwards and discover that there's parts of the ceiling that seem to be missing. These rocks here are probably parts of the ceiling.
Okay.
All right. Well, Cargill wants to move down here and take one of these dead elves that we, so nicely dispatched, and slide their corpse across the ashy place. Just take him and
just, would you like to actually fling him, or would you like to like push him like a wheelbarrow without wheels?
More like take him and then do a couple of spins while he's sliding on the floor, and then just slide him like what's that game they play on cruise ships?
Oh, so you kind of want to do like, just you kind of just like want to gain some momentum and then toss him into the thing. Okay, this is going to require a bit of strength. So I don't think that you're gonna fail at this, but just in case you roll a 1, let me see a strength check, please, on this effect.
Yeah, we're good.
22. You grab this poor dude by the legs, and you swing him about, and you fling him. Let's see. This guy's about maybe. Yeah, you can fling him about 2 blocks in. Do you want to fling him here or here?
The second one.
That one? Right
Yeah.
there? Okay, cool. So you fling that guy, and he's full size. I just made him smaller so that you guys knew he was dead. He's about there. He gets flung in there, and he just slides in there. There's sort of like a sort of sound like of sort of rock settling for a moment, but nothing occurs.
What on earth are you doing?
Check for trap.
You don't trust me? I clearly announced there were no traps here.
Yeah, well, after a Rod door thing, you don't trust anybody.
Quite a delight. Oh, okay. So you toss that guy in there. What else do you guys want to do in here?
I cautiously start to look around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'm
That's what I'm
gonna.
gonna do.
Another pile of garbage over there.
So you sort of inch away over here, past the thing. And nothing bad is to happen in here. You're just sort of inching away. Feel free to inch until I say stop, unless somebody has something to do.
Well, I don't see anything. I really don't want to check that garbage in the corner. It does indeed look like garbage. So
Yeah, it does. And well,
Might be
especially
gold.
after what was that,
I have
Rosary?
a sense for gold.
So,
as I moved here into the hallway a little bit, I see that there's an opening over to the left-hand side up ahead.
there is indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, Cargill, go first.
I pat you on the back as you walk by.
Lovely, lovely.
All right, so we'll move forward slowly here. I don't want to. Let me see something. I don't know what.
You see something? All right.
What do you see?
I see that, and I can't click the other thing because my points are in the way. Hold on.
Gotta scroll that over. You see that and that? Okay.
Yeah.
You see what seems to be like a sort of cauldron. That's this thing. Sort of a cauldron, and there's some like burning embers coming from it.
I see none of that.
No,
Nice.
he's describing it. And this
see
over
dinner.
here seems to be a pile of like refuse and papers.
There's cauldron in there. Might be dinner.
Remember last time we said no rushing off into things. Go nice and slow. Don't put it in your mouth.
just scoops his hand into the cauldron and rams it in his face.
I don't remember that rule. I don't remember that being a thing.
It's a developing process.
Cargill don't remember that rule.
I think it might be a good rule, though.
Might be healthy.
It isn't really the best place to find food, but what do I know? I'm just gonna follow behind you, buddy.
Oh no.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'll take up the rear, Peter.
All right, on you go. Onward and upward. Forward, forward.
Onward and upward, forward, forward.
Oh, I see it.
Can I? Do I smell any? Does it smell like food? cooking in
Actually,
the hallway?
to be honest, you all smell the very distinctive tones of fire and burning things.
Okay.
It smells like almost like a campfire, but a little bit less nice.
Oh. Guys. Shh. One of the not friendly elves in there. I see him.
All right.
So, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna draw my crossbow.
You gonna draw your crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. Try and pick him off from afar. If he comes over here, he's got fire.
I understand.
Righto, big man. We never heard you being a coward before. Get in there. Get in there.
So,
okay, I'm gonna wait for Locke to take a shot because whether it misses or not, that guy's gonna know we're here now.
so you guys are
But
gonna
right
prepare.
Now, he doesn't know.
You're preparing to like Locke is gonna shoot him, and then you're all gonna like bum rush him.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
I mean, but there might be another one in
Delicious.
that room, so I don't know yet. I'd rather err on the side of caution at this point.
Delicious. Okay, so give me one quick moment. In setting up everything in the universe, somehow the DM has not put his dice in front of him. So let me go get my dice. I need to roll very shortly. So give me one quick moment.
You know, I can't remember how many level 1 spells I cast last
I got
time.
my dice.
Level 1
I don't
spells
remember
you
how many it
cast.
was.
I don't know. All I know is that I've got out of character here, guys. 12 hit points. Okay, 12. Like,
Me too.
what's-
Yeah, look, I can't heal you if I don't know your.
It's true. It's true. Okay, so
Yeah, do you happen to remember how many level 1 spells I used last time? Or how many I have left?
if I'm not mistaken, you had one left.
Okay.
One left.
Okay.
Now, you guys can also rest at any given point. You can even leave one person awake to sort of, watch over the group so that you guys could rest and, maybe even do shifts so that someone would be always watching. So I just rolled for this guy, noticing you guys at all. He has not.
Okay.
It's because I'm sneaky.
So what would you
So
like to... You gonna...
I lean into Cargill's back, just nudging him forward with my shoulder.
It's a bit like trying to push a wall. You have no success.
There's bug in here. All right. Well, like I said, I'm waiting for Locke to take that shot, and then I will bum rush.
I can't tell if I can hit that shot from here.
Well, let me see here.
What's the range on it?
So if you get another 2 squares in, you will get your point blank range. However, since you do not, you're not close enough, you can still shoot at him. You're definitely within range to shoot, but you just don't get the extra bonuses.
Oh, if I get in 2 more squares, I'm gonna be right inside that room.
Yep,
And just fire from there, man.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the best bet.
Or send your snake.
That's what I do with a snake. All right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna whip out the familiar. I'm gonna whip out the snake.
Whip out the snake. All right.
Yeah.
Cargill covers his eyes.
Oh no! Oh no!
I pull him out of the sleeve.
Yeah, he just sort of uncoils himself around around your wrist and sort of comes out. You got your snake in your hand. Everyone's sort of like, "What? You have a snake?"
All right, so I'm gonna send him towards the one I can see.
Okay.
You know what would be great if I had a little like snake icon on the map. I could drag him around the room.
You know what? Let me see if I can't make that happen. Give me just one quick moment, and I might actually be able to make us a little snake icon. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's fine, because Murder's got to figure out, well, you know, the spell he's going to use and everything.
That's true. It's not gonna take long to get me the snake, though. Let me see. Is no, that won't do.
I expressed surprise quietly at the snake's appearance.
Ah, here we go. This is perfect. Oh,
God, that's awesome.
There you go. Snake happened. You got yourself a snake.
Can I move him?
Let me see. Let me just add movability. Controlled by Locke. Yep, you can move him.
Okay. All right. All right, I'm gonna move. I move precariously around the outside of the room here.
Awesome. Awesome. So now your goal here is to get this snake to sort of sneak in here and see what's going on.
I would like to see what's going on. I may cast a spell when I can get up close to somebody.
Well, here's the thing: is the snake in order to get him to cast the spell or use him to cast the spell, you basically cast the spell on the snake, and the snake goes and does the thing. So if you want to do that, yeah. So if you want to do that, you can either send him in there for some recon, and he can come back and express to you in his snake sort of way what's in the room, or you can just cast a spell on him and get him in there to do stuff.
Recon's a smart way to play.
Recon. Okay. Do you care to explain what the hell is happening between you and the snake to your group? Because I don't think they might not. They might not know.
I just look at them all like.
That's it. I vote that whenever Murder uses the snake, he has to talk like the snake, and it needs to talk like Ba from the Jungle Book.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see how that works.
I have no idea what that is.
So, basically, you want the snake to go in and see what he can see, and you want him to do it quietly.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Beautiful. So I'm gonna bring the snake. I got the snake. I'm gonna drag him in here. Oh yes.
Are you gonna do it? All right.
Oh yeah.
Awkward.
That is a snake.
That's sexy.
All right, cool. So after a few moments, the snake sort of gets in that room and sort of slithers around from here to there, very quietly, very, very quietly, and is definitely not noticed by the guy. The snake, literally, you saw the snake go in between the dude's feet and come back out, and this guy did not notice. He was not doing that. You can sort of see this guy working with this pile of junk next to him. He's taking this junk, and he's putting it somewhere. I don't know if you guys can see what he's doing past the doorway. Can you? How well can you see in the room? I don't know how you guys.
I can't.
I can see most of that room. I'm missing a little bit. I can see to about here. So I see the thing there, but then I can't see past that to the left.
Yeah, same here. I can see all the way up.
So yeah, you two see him like occasionally piling junk in there and then just watching the fire
Well, I
happen.
can